Believe it or not, today, June 15th, is World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. And here with some great advice and reminders families really need to be aware of is Eric Olson, the Division Director for Hillsborough County Consumer Protection Services. Good morning.
Good morning, Carly. Hi.
So yeah, we talk about Father's Day coming up, certain holidays. This one probably isn't as well known, but this is an important day. I think it's an important time to stop, maybe pay attention. And I think for any families that are watching this morning to really, take care of our elderly, right?
Right, exactly. This isn't the easiest issue to talk about, but financial exploitation of the elderly is going on. Statistics show that 1 in 10 elder adults may be a victim, but only 1 in 23 may be reporting it. And we have a growing elder population, seniors and veterans in our county and elsewhere in the state, and it's something that we need to talk about to raise awareness about.
Well, and when you hear the word abuse, you automatically think of physical abuse, but what I love about what the message you're trying to get out today is abuse can come in all different types of forms. It's just as important to get to the bottom of and stop it. So what message do you have for families as far as when it comes to financial abuse and exploitation?
The main message that I want to get out to people is to pay attention to things. Look for things that are going on, things that may seem out of the ordinary, unusual transactions in financial accounts, caregivers maybe taking control of financial assets. Exploitation involves the theft, fraud, or misuse or undue or overuse of authority to take control of an elder person's money or property.
So who normally catches this? Is it the actual victim of what's happening, or is it normally another loved one? Because a lot of these caregivers sometimes are even somebody that they know and trust.
That's right. They can be family members, they can be friends. Sometimes these issues are caught by bank employees, law enforcement, personnel like us in consumer protection. So it's difficult, but family members, when they're looking out for the interests of their elder family members, they need to be aware of these things and know what to look for so that they can catch it.
So I would imagine, just like as we all should, checking our account statements, bank statements as much as possible. What's your kind of advice there for looking over records?
Okay, yes. So one of the basic things that people can do, all of us, whether you're an elder adult or not, is to monitor your bank statements, check your credit reports regularly, shred documents that you don't need that have personal or financial information, be aware of what's going on with your situation and monitor it. You can, like I said, check your credit reports, but you can also do a credit freeze. There's a lot of things that you can do to be aware of things. Now, if you have an adult member of your family who may have something going on, you need to pay attention for, are there changes in their financial documents, their wills, their trusts, power of attorneys being entered into. Those are things that maybe you need to be looking out for someone else.
Is there a certain time of the year or a certain time, you talk about life-changing events for families or something where they tend to be more susceptible to this kind of thing? I mean, any point where they should really be taking extra notice?
There are issues that come up through different parts of the year, different times of the year, such as tax season.
Okay.
If there's tax filings that occur, tax fraud can occur. But really, some of these things can happen at any time. People can be calling, telemarketers trying to get people to pay into investment. It's not necessarily caregivers, but it's the friendly handyman that may be coming to the door. It's a caller who's trying to get you to enter into a sweepstakes or an investment of some sort that you have to be aware of. That can happen at any time.
And you hear it all the time. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, but yet I have heard numerous times how people are still, they fall for it.
It's true.
I mean, there's horror stories out there.
It's true. There's people out in the world trying to get our money all of the time. They're very good salesmen and women. They make very good statements about who they are supposed to be, sometimes impersonating law enforcement or government officials or the utility company, and they make very well-meaning and professional-sounding statements that get people to pay them, and they're doing it all the time.
Professional manipulators,
They really are.
Well, as we close up here, what's your take-home, for families watching this morning? Even, if someone is not a senior, they have loved ones that are seniors. What's your take-home? What should we really be making sure we're doing?
If you have someone in your family who's a senior, a veteran, that you're concerned about, it's like with many things going on now. If you see something, say something, report it. Call us.
call you guys. Okay.
You can call us. You can call law enforcement if it's a serious matter of abuse. There's elder affairs advocates, aging services, but we would be glad to assist. People can reach us at 903-3430. That's our main telephone number, and we'll try to answer any question that we can.
You have a lot of great resources there to help families. So, Eric, thank you so much for being here this morning. We look forward to having you back and again helping to spread awareness about this. Very important that we do that.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.